Today, I'm going to join Luke Belmar's Capital Club for $599. Since the club has over 1,700 positive reviews on Trustpilot and Luke has reached notability among the likes of the Tate brothers, I wanted to see if the club lives up to its expectations. After I've joined it, I'm going to be reviewing the courses inside of it, provide my honest feedback, and whether it's worth the money. Firstly, let's quickly scroll through the landing page of the website to see what it offers. The club claims to be the fastest growing entrepreneur club in the world, has a vibrant ecosystem, over 200 hours of courses, private networking events, and a marketplace of discounted products and services. Now let's talk about pricing. The club costs $599 USD per year to join, and there is no monthly pricing. This is unlike mainstream courses like The Real World by Andrew Tate or Digital Launchpad by Iman Gadzhi, where they include monthly subscriptions. I guess they priced it this way because they want a higher amount of revenue upfront, but this means that the members of the club need to commit to it for at least a year. The Real World costs $500 per year, while Digital Launchpad costs $270 per year. This means that Capital Club is more expensive than the two. For payment, you can only pay using a debit or a credit card, and there is no option to use PayPal or crypto. After I've made the payment, I was given an ID and I was required to select 3 interests, which I selected affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and investments. Then, I needed to declare if I own a business, followed by the industry that I'm in and my annual revenue. Lastly, I need to select my glitch, which I assume will be my profile picture. After I've selected my profile picture, the onboarding process was complete and I was redirected to the main site. My first impression of the website is that it looks very modern and minimal, similar to Digital Launchpad by Iman Gadzhi. Now let's quickly run through the courses and what the Academy has to offer. Capital Club currently has 11 courses, including dropshipping, email marketing, Google Ads, and others. There are also 4 exclusive series with multiple lessons. Lastly, at the time of recording, there are 8 courses on the way, including timepiece trading, stock trading, body weight, and others. One thing I've noticed is that 4 out of the 11 courses are related to e-commerce and dropshipping. This is slightly concerning because I expected a wider range of businesses to be covered. This means that if you're not particularly interested in e-commerce, the club may not be suitable for you. Now, I'm going to be watching and reviewing what I think are the most significant courses that the club offers. The course that stood out to me, and I think is the most practical, is the TikTok Dropshipping Bootcamp. So I'm going to review that first. The TikTok Dropshipping Bootcamp has 92 lessons and is 5.5 hours long that teaches you how to launch TikTok ads from $0 to $100,000 per month. It's taught by Anthony Eclipse, who is an e-commerce expert and YouTuber. Let's review the user interface real quick. The video player allows you to change the speed of the video to up to 2 times speed. There is a subtitles option which unfortunately only contains English subtitles. On the right of the screen, there is a notes section that allows you to take notes and it will be saved even if you log out of the website. There is also a cool feature called Study Mode that turns the website into full screen and gets rid of unnecessary sections. Now to the actual dropshipping course itself. The first module is an overview of the course along with how much money you need to start. The course recommended that you have at least $1,000 if you want to use TikTok ads to drive sales. You also need an additional $43 to run a Shopify store and get a domain name. Module 2 talks about how to find successful products to sell and products to avoid. Module 3 teaches you how to set up a Shopify store, which I had no problem understanding because it contains step-by-step instructions including signing up, setting up payments, shipping settings, and more. Module 4 recommends a supplier, importing products to your Shopify store, and fulfilling orders. The rest of the modules teaches you about creating a successful landing page, essential Shopify apps, frequently asked questions, and using organic or paid TikTok ads to drive sales. Overall, the course is practical and straight to the point. I also like that the course showed examples of successful products and ads that you can learn from. As a beginner, I found that it was very easy to understand and the narration was very clear, so props to Anthony. If I were to compare the dropshipping course that I took from Capital Club, Digital Launchpad, and The Real World, Capital Club is the best one so far. The course surpassed my expectations, but little did I know, everything is going to go downhill from this point onwards. In Capital Club, there are 3 other courses that are related to dropshipping. This includes Master the Art of Performance Creative, Unlock E-com Profits with Email Marketing, and the E-commerce Brand Playbook. Since I've already covered the main course, which is TikTok Dropshipping Bootcamp, I'll omit these courses. Instead, the next course I'll review is Anthropology of Consumerism, since it's taught by Luke Belmar himself. I was pretty intrigued by the course because of its title. What the hell is even anthropology? After doing a quick Google search, I found out that it's about the study of human societies and cultures and their development. but is this actually going to be helpful in building a business? So I watched all of the videos in the program, and it seems like a philosophy lesson about consumers. In the program, Luke talked about what customers look for when purchasing a product or service from a business. However, the material in this program were general, more complex than it should be, and not practical. Luke just throws out values that consumers look for, and you got to somehow apply it for your own business. For example, in the second module, Luke talked about primal values like lifespan longevity. However, the average Joe wouldn't be starting a company offering products or services that expands the lifespan of people, so you're most likely not going to be able to apply it to your own business. Overall, the program felt more of like an academic paper on general consumer behavior rather than practical information on starting and growing a business. Instead of anthropology, Luke should have made a marketing course that teaches you how to find customers, because that would have been more pragmatic. Overall, I think that this particular program was a miss, and you should just skip it entirely if you're planning to join the club. The third course that I'll be reviewing inside of Capital Club is the Entrepreneur Blueprint by Philip, who is an entrepreneur with 20 years of experience from Austria. This is because the club focuses on entrepreneurship, and this course should be the bread and butter of it. Module 1 and 2 are introductory modules which contain 7 videos in total. Module 3 onwards contains more information like what business to start, creating content, and running ads. The problem with this course is that it's very vague and mainly focuses on building digital products. It also contains a lot of fluff and lacks practical information. For example, for marketing, the course recommends creating long-form content. However, the mentor mainly talks about the benefits of it, but not actually how to do it. Just me recording this video required a microphone, an XLR cable, an audio interface, a webcam, and a recording software. However, none of these are mentioned in the video. Also, Module 6 recommended running meta ads. However, he didn't screen record the process of setting up an account and creating the ads. All of the material in the course was just the mentor sitting in front of the camera and talking without any screen recordings. Because of this, it's really difficult to apply anything from the course in real life. I've also spent some time watching some of the other courses in the club, including Entrepreneur Fit by Luke Belmar, who is Luke Belmar's brother, Social Dynamics, Scaling Past 8 Figures, and others. I realized that there was a common theme among all of the courses. All of them were well produced with good audio and video quality. However, a lot of them lack practical information, and you're only going to learn if you're actually starting a business yourself. Scaling Past 8 Figures is a newer course, but it contains so much fluff to the point where it's annoying. For example, they use unnecessary phrases like "it takes time and effort," "excellence sets you apart," and "interviews are crucial." The Social Dynamics course is mainly common sense and a lot of theory. On the other hand, Luke Belmar's Entrepreneur Fit course felt like something I'll listen to if I'm trying to fall asleep. The only course that contains practical information is the TikTok Dropshipping Bootcamp by Anthony, because it's the only business that you can start doing today. Luke Belmar frequently talks about crypto, but surprisingly, there was no course that teaches you how to do so. So, if you're looking to buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but you don't know how to, I made a 4-minute tutorial on how you can buy cryptocurrencies. You can watch it right after this video. Capital Club also has a section called Exclusive Series, which contains podcasts with successful people with a total watch time of 41 hours. One of the series is called Money Talks, with guests that have built million-dollar e-commerce businesses, real estate, agencies, and more. I watch a lot of podcasts from Joe Rogan, Lex Fridman, Andrew Huberman, and others. Money Talks has a similar concept, except that it's business-oriented. I can tell that a lot of time and effort were taken into doing these podcasts because they contain a wide variety of guests and each episode is about an hour long. They are also exclusive, which means that you cannot find them on YouTube. However, the disadvantage about these educational podcasts is that they can contain a lot of fluff because of the raw and unedited nature of these videos. So, I don't recommend spending too much of your time watching them and use that time to start an actual business instead. Capital Club also has live stream sessions that are hosted by the current mentors in the club. However, most of the upcoming live streams lack information and I have no idea what they are going to cover in them. The only upcoming live stream that has some context is by Anthony Eclipse, who is the mentor for the TikTok Dropshipping course. The live stream will be an open question and answer session for viewers to ask anything related to the course. If I select the past option, there seems to be no saved live streams, so I can't watch any of the previous live streams. Fortunately, I managed to attend a town hall meeting live stream on Saturday where Luke spoke about the club's 2024 roadmap. I will talk more about this later. Now, it's time for what I think is the main part of Capital Club, the Discord community. The landing page emphasizes on the community aspect of the club with over 15,000 members worldwide. Let's see if the server meets up to my expectations. When I joined the server, the first thing I needed to do was to select my role. This will allow me to access topic-specific channels within the server. Because I want to see what's inside of each and every one of the channels, I selected all of the topics. If you are in the Discord server, I recommend that you do the same. In the server, I can see that Luke is at the top of the members list. He also frequently posts in the announcements channel, so it's good to know that it's not completely inactive. As a new member, I'd like to introduce myself, but unfortunately, there is no channel to do so. This is unlike the Digital Launchpad Discord server by Iman Gadzi, where there's a channel where you can introduce yourself. This is a minor inconvenience, but it does make newer members feel less close to the community. Now, let's talk about the channels. There are multiple categories including VIP Lounge, Capital Club, Support, and topic-specific channels. All of the channels are active, and there are usually more than 1,500 members online at any given time. The Capital Club category is my favorite because you can share your achievements, learnings, and book recommendations there. You can view the Capital Club wins and life achievements channel for motivation from people who are succeeding in different areas of life. Each topic also has their own channels like trading, e-commerce, marketing, and more. You can access all of these channels by selecting all of the roles in the roles channel. There are also region-specific channels that you can join by selecting your country in the region roles channel. Currently, the country with the most Capital Club members is the United States, and the United Kingdom comes second. The server also has community events like Capital Club Connect that is held every 4th Friday of the month that features expert introductions, Q&A sessions, team discussions, and more. The landing page of Capital Club claims that there are private networking events throughout major cities. After I've browsed through the community events channel, it seems like most of the events were hosted online on Discord on the VIP Stage Voice channel. I attended a town hall meeting where Luke actually talked in it, and he stated there was previously a glitch meetup in Singapore. However, that in-person event was not free, and it cost over $2,000 for the public to join and $369 for Capital Club members to join, so that was a letdown. Lastly, there's a marketplace on Capital Club that provides access to services with negotiated rates, premium support, and membership privileges. This includes discounts for software like Shopify, Jungle Scout, and Unbounce, and offers for banking like Payoneer and AirWallex. However, the marketplace seems like an upsell strategy for Luke to earn more money from affiliate marketing. This is because when someone purchases a product or a service from the marketplace, Capital Club will earn a commission. Now, it's time for me to give my final thoughts and rating for the club. Overall, I'll give the club a 5 out of 10 rating because a lot of the courses were full of fluff and lacked practical information. It also has a steep price of $599 per year, and there is no monthly plan, so you are forced to commit to it for a full year. To be honest, I expected a wider variety of business models to be covered in the club, but it only focuses on dropshipping and e-commerce. So, if you're not planning on building a business based on e-commerce or dropshipping, this club may not be for you. In my opinion, out of the 11 courses in the club, the only course that is worth taking is the TikTok dropshipping course because it's the only business that you can start doing today by following the lessons. The rest of the courses felt like educational essays on entrepreneurship with vague information. Also, most of the mentors were just talking in front of a camera with minimal illustrations and screen recordings, so it was difficult to follow. There are so many other side hustles other than dropshipping like YouTube, affiliate marketing, TikTok shop affiliate, and investing, but the club did not cover any of them. Capital Club was founded in 2019, but I think it's still a work in progress because there are multiple courses that are still under development and coming soon. If you found this video helpful, do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in investing in US stocks but you don't know how to, you can watch the video on the left. I've also reviewed a couple of other courses including The Real World by Andrew Tate and Digital Launchpad by Iman Gadzi. You can watch them if you're looking to buy either one of those courses.